Oh, yeah, so to the motherfuckers who've been sending me death threats and hate messages and shit, I went to the police and, I gave them everything that y'all sent me, so, they're gonna look into you guys and they're gonna find out who the fuck you are. Now let's respond to Alec real quick. Alec, what we're not gonna do is, you're not gonna portray me as a monster, okay? Yes, we all know about the post. Yes, I read it. I saw it. And I debunked most of that shit. No, I didn't have multiple accounts. No, I did not, call out his competitors, none of that shit. Yes, okay, yes, I did admit that I did say I wanted to ole, and all that shit. But, like, seriously, do you really think I would do that? Do you really think I would actually do that? If you do, then you're sick. I would never, ever, ever disrespect myself, disrespect my hero or anybody like that. Like, we all say, like, stupid shit, but for people to actually think I would actually not have any, like, self-control or self-respect or anything like that, you people are sick, man. You people are really sick. Again, Alec, you haven't spent a day with me. You don't know me. You know the social media me. You don't know me in person. You never talk to me in person. You never, like, spend a day with me. So, what you're not going to do is portray me as a monster. That's what we're not going to do. And I debunked most of that shit. And I love my hero, but I debunked most of that shit. It's true, I did, when I had social media, it's true, I did tag him in my posts because he did inspire me. And he still inspires me to this very day. It's true that, yes, I used to share his reels and his posts in support of him and others too. He didn't tell you guys that. I also sent him positive messages too as well. But no, we debunked that shit. No, there's no multiple accounts. No, I did not call out his competitors. None of that shit. No, there's no cyber stalking. There's no bullying. None of this shit is true. Like, okay, yes, and this part. And this is why I'm working on myself. I can be obsessive, and I could be addictive to people, and it's a problem, and I'm working on myself. But let me tell you something, Alec. Let me tell you something. For you to say, I shouldn't be around. Who the fuck are you to decide who I can and can't be around? I'm not a monster. All right, I'm not a fucking monster. I will compete if I choose to, and I will compete one day. Again, people who know me in person can tell you I'm a decent human being. I'm not this monster people portray me to be. I'm not this stalker, this creep. And that's right, Alec. You're correct. I'm not a stalker. I'm not a creep. And guess what? I don't give a shit if you get a parrot. I don't give a shit if you train it to say, I'm not a stalker, I'm not a creep. I laugh when you say it, because it really doesn't bother me. I still watch your live stream, and I honored my word. I said I wouldn't comment. But, yeah, so, if we're going to tell Marley the truth, let's tell Marley the truth. So, there's not going to be no fucking dateline. There's not going to be none of that shit. It's just that, it went left quick on my part. It went left. And, because originally my YouTube videos were about my battles with depression, mental health issues, how my hero inspires me. It went left. It went left, and that's my fault. I was wrong for making inappropriate comments, saying I wanted to ole, and all that shit. No, I would never actually ole with my own. I would never do that. I think as we all say stupid shit, that people really took my shit literally, and like the shit just went left. And no, it wasn't solely dedicated to my hero. It was not solely dedicated to my hero. Like, how many times I have to keep telling people that it really was not solely dedicated to him. My videos were about me. My videos were about my battles with mental health, my struggles with addiction, with suicide, depression, all that shit. It was about me. I talked about how he inspires me and my dream of one day defeating him and competing against him and all of that. But no, don't get it twisted. It was not about him. Okay, yes. It's true. Okay, so I did spam. Okay, so what happened originally was that I did comment positive shit, and then people started responding, and then it went left, and we got into it on his older posts on IG. It went left, and I got into it with a lot of people. The shit just went left, and that he didn't tell you guys. But yeah, so I just want to respond to this shit, because what we're not going to do is portray me as a monster. And this is the last time I'm talking about it. Let me just say, I don't give a shit if Alec watches my channel. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if he watches, if he doesn't. I don't give a shit. If he wants to get a parrot and say, oh, I'm not a stalker, I'm not a creep, I don't care. People send me death threats, hateful messages, all this shit. And then Alec trying to, like, Alec, you have the nerve you made up a lie and said that I said that I wanted to F you up. That's a lie. I never once said that. I never once said that. You have the nerve to then say that that I said that I wanted to F you up. That's a lie. Last time I checked, when Bolea was in your live section and you talked about the YouTubers and shit, you said you was gonna F me up, and then I made a response that said, I'm not losing that fight, and you're not losing that fight, and that we're not fighting. Let's tell the truth. So in regards to my poems, originally they were not about Mr. Miranda. They were about my hero. But because I suppressed my feelings for my hero for many years, I used somebody else for years, and that was wrong. And that I regret. I also talked about my battles with abuse as a child, being raped by my first ex-girlfriend, and what people don't know, I have years, many years of poems that I wrote about my battles with depression, my battles with addiction, suicide, rape, how my hero inspires me. This is from 2000, I want to say 2014-ish till current times. I'm thinking about releasing these poems for me as a way for my healing, because this is my healing. This is my journey. This is my healing. And I said that when I came back to martial arts, I was going to heal. I am. I said that I'm going to compete one day. I will. I said I'm going to beat the best, compete against the best, even if it's my own hero. I will beat the best, even if it's my own hero. My hero is a part of this journey with me. Whether you guys like it or not, I don't care. I don't care. My videos are for me and my truth. I get to tell and speak my pain. What people don't know is I don't want to live anymore. After people send me death threats and hateful messages, say, oh, he doesn't like you, you should quit Jiu-Jitsu, you should kill yourself, you're a disgrace, all this horse shit. And like, let me tell you, I've been through worse shit. But for you to actually tell me that you want me to kill myself and promote suicide, that's fucked up. how come Alec don't jump on people and portray them as the actual monsters that they are? I'm not a monster. I'm not a stalker and a creep. I live my own life. I mind my business. And because this is the last time I'm gonna talk about it too. Because I'm trying to get my hero the respect he deserves and the privacy he deserves. But when people keep lying on me and when people keep like portraying me to be something I'm not, I have to respond. And let me just say, and shout out to LOL Snap, he's a really good guy. I want to roll with LOL Snap one day. I want to roll with Alec one day. I want to roll with my hero one day. Listen to my words clearly. I said one day. I didn't say today. I didn't say tomorrow. Why I say one day, I have to work on myself first. This is why I'm back in martial arts. I said I was going to heal and work on myself. As you can see, I have depression. I have mental health issues. I have post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety. I dealt with addiction, abuse, everything my whole life. So yeah, I debunked most of the shit that my own hero said about me. I debunked most of that shit. I debunked most of the shit Alec has said about me. I debunked that shit. Again, how about you spend the day with me, Alec, in person before you judge me and make up shit about me? Because I'm not a bad person. I'm not this person that you guys are alleging that I am. I'm really not. Don't have a background in boxing, judo, jiu-jitsu, karate, all that shit. I'm on my business. I'm chill. I do my own thing. I live my own life. And guess what? I do comment on other YouTube videos. And it pertains to the topic of the YouTube videos. So, yes. Oh, and two, this person named Dance Hard or Die person, you don't know me, you haven't spent a day with me as well. I could care less what you think about me. I could care less. But you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. From here on out, I'm gonna say whatever I want in regards to my depression, my mental health, all that shit. I don't give a fuck what people think about me. I don't care. If I choose to talk about my hero in the future, that's my right. But no. Like, people don't understand that he's not the only one who inspires me. I'm inspired by other people as well, but he's been the biggest inspiration to me in regards to me being clean and sober today. That's why I talk about him a lot. I can't help it. The guy really inspires me, and it still is inspiring to this very day. So I'm gonna watch jiu-jitsu videos. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to mind my business. I'm going to keep being me, as Alec put it. And yeah. So again, I challenge people who like have this negative connotation on me. Spend a day with me in person and you'll see that I'm not a bad person. You'll see that I'm a decent human being. I'm really not, because my own hero, I did debunk a lot of shit he said about me. I debunk a lot of that shit. But he's a good guy. I'm a good guy. It's just a big misunderstanding from my end to his end. And I'm working on me and myself.